Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Mission Matters Innovation Podcast, your source for all things innovation. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at AskAdamTorres. Keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, missionmatters.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, so today I have Ryan McManus on the line. He's Chief Product Officer and a co-founder over at Vuniverse. Ryan, welcome to the show.
Hey, Adam. Thanks for having me.
So excited to get into this with you today. So to learn more about Vuniverse, and also I know I had another one of the co-founders on here recently, and we talked a little bit more of the vision of the company. And this time around, we're going to get a little bit more into how you develop the platform and your vision for it. But before we do that, let's just start with just kind of a general overview of Vuniverse. Tell us a little bit more about the company, please.
Yeah, sure. So Vuniverse unifies movie and show discovery across your favorite streaming platforms. We essentially act as the central hub for content on streaming services you already have: Netflix, Hulu, HBO. Essentially, we're the smart channel guide for the streaming universe.
So let's get into how you pull this off. So kind of the process behind developing this platform, because it's a big undertaking. There's a lot of different streaming services coming online. Let's go into the process a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I have the benefit of working with people who are much smarter and much more talented than myself. We've got a really great product designer. I'm sure you've seen on our website and our apps. We have some really incredible developers who we're fortunate enough to have with us. I think the benefit of working with such a diverse group of people is that everyone has their own thoughts and hypotheses about what users ultimately will find compelling. We're a very small and scrappy team, so from there we make the determination on the best implementation paths based on our needs right now and what our potential needs could be a few months in the future. Ultimately, we're a companion to the streaming services you already subscribe to. Because of that, we've recognized that we need to be on as many different platforms as viewers are. Right now, we're available on web, on Android, and on iOS, and we're making some really fast pushes to get on additional platforms over the next few weeks as well.
So what I like about this, and one of the big adds to me just in general, or value adds of the company, is saving us that pivotal time in the beginning of the night or whenever, when you're going to sit down and watch TV or to watch whatever streaming platform. I don't even know what we call it anymore. To watch a screen with content on it when we sit down to do that,
absolutely.
Ryan. Saving that time and making it easy for us to find a pleasurable an experience, and not spend a half an hour trying to dig through things to find something to finally get to what you're going to watch or spend some time on. So how do you do that? How do you come across helping the end user do that?
Yeah, I totally hear you. That 20 minutes of sitting down trying to figure out what to watch with my girlfriend is probably the most painful 20 minutes of my day.
Yes.
So kind of, what we're doing is creating a path forward for users to tell us how they feel about specific movies and TV shows. Add tags to those ratings as well. So, for instance, you and I might both love Killing Eve. We both might give it 5 stars, but perhaps, you find the action aspects of Killing Eve really great, and that's what you love about it. But for me, it's, how driven it is as a character piece. So by differentiating kind of how different people feel about different pieces of media allows us to, understand what aspects of those movies and shows people enjoy, provide similar recommendations of movies and TV shows based on what you like, but also, understanding which streaming services you already have access to.
Wow, that makes a lot of sense. So over time, just thinking out loud, so over time as this goes on and as the more user base and the more things, I guess with that type of model, it seems like it become more and more accurate over time. Am I off on that understanding, or am I kind of on?
No, you're completely right. And I'd say although we're in a very small release right now. I think the recommendations we're beginning to provide are already really impactful. You know, at Universe, the whole team is full of movie and TV buffs. I have friends who come to me and ask them for recommendations on what to watch. As we've been inviting people into the Universe, I've had friends, you know, text me and say, am I programming the curated recommendations for them right now? Which, you know, I take as a really great first step in providing personalized recommendations back to people.
Wow, that's interesting. It almost becomes, I don't know if this is a great analogy, but it's almost like the Waze of TV, right? Of content.
Yeah.
Like, because you get the
exactly.
instant like backs, and everybody knows Waze, so it's like, yeah, is there I don't know, this movie right here, it looks like it's going to be this, but you might have, there might be some construction around it, and you might want to go around, right?
Absolutely. And, you know, that's the problem viewers are facing right now is content appears and disappears from different streaming services right now.
No, I completely get it. And then the added benefit of having it understanding what streaming services you use, because that's another thing that's big. So right now with this whole, you know, mess pandemic, everything that's going on, basically, you know, people are probably subscribing for some things that they typically wouldn't have just because it's an impulse buy. They may not have it forever, right? Or they may, who knows? I know I bought a couple of games on my phone and I'm like, man, I don't even think I bought a game on my phone. I don't think I tried to recall. I think the iPhone 4 was the last time I bought a game on my phone, and not even like the bigger screen. I mean, so I'm not a gamer. I mean, I'll play, but I don't really. Yeah, that little guy. Remember that one? Like I used to carry it in my pocket. I'm like, you can bring one of those out right now, and then people look at you. I'm like, no, this is a new iPhone. You never seen this one. It's the small one. You never seen it. Nobody even know. So. That being said, what's next for Vuniverse? I mean, what's the next steps in terms of company path, product development? I mean, what else do you want to share about what's on the horizon?
Yeah, sure. You know, as I said, we're a companion for streaming services. You know, in doing that, we need to be on every platform where people are watching movies and shows. So, you know, the next releases are, you know, apps specifically created for Fire TV and for Roku and for Apple TV as well.
Fantastic. So, Ryan, if somebody's listening to this and they want more information on Vuniverse, I mean, what's the best way for them to reach out and to learn more?
Yeah, sure. Feel free to head to our website, vuniverse.com. You can download our apps on the App Store, the Google Play Store. We're sending out more and more invites every day. When you sign up for the waitlist, you'll receive a unique referral link. The more people you refer, the sooner you'll gain access.
Man, that's awesome. Well, hey, Ryan, really appreciate you coming on the show today and sharing more on the great things you're doing over there at Vuniverse. Excited to watch this company grow and to see you guys take off. So great stuff there. And to the audience, as always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you got a lot of value out of this. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast, leave me a review on the Apple iTunes Store, and if you're watching this on our YouTube channel, Mission Matters Innovation, definitely give us a subscribe there, but also leave us some comments in the video. I mean, I'd love to know what kind of things you're working on. And Ryan, thanks again for coming on the show.